Way, could you think of an adjective to describe Saturday for me?
I think of plenty. Don't know, frustrating, disappointing, relief to get a point. Could be a good point. Yeah, listen, we are where we are. We're not kidding ourselves that we're playing the best football we've played for a long time. But I've just looked at the table and looked at our last 9 games, and we've lost 1 game in 9 games. We haven't won enough, I grant you that, but we've got to just keep picking up points, keep believing, keep working hard on the training ground, and I know we've got the quality to win games, and hopefully we can do that tomorrow night. But there's no easy ones, and we just got to concentrate on the next one all the time.
Do you have to give some credit to Stanley? Because I thought they were pretty good on Saturday.
Yeah, they were lively. You know, they got a good point against Southend the week before at home. It's a tough place to go, and although their form has, you know, results haven't been the best for them of late, they've still got some decent enough players. We're disappointed that to take in the lead that we conceded before half time, and just 1 or 2 things that I've got to speak to the players about today that we need to be better at. But like I said, we're 6th in the table with 12 games to go. We're not going to, if we'd have won, we wouldn't have got promoted. Wouldn't have guaranteed promotion. If we'd have lost, we've got 54 points and we're on course to be where we want to be. That said, we have got to be a lot better.
Do you think Gillingham and Vale are getting away such that probably 3rd place is where they're chasing back aiming for?
Yeah, I presume so, but listen, who knows? There's, say, 12 games to go. Fleetwood's the most important one. We've got to concentrate on that, and only then can we even think about Saturday after that.
Do you think the side had a bit more zip about it when you went a bit narrower on Saturday?
Frustrating, we did ever so well second half against Aldershot with 2 wider players, and then nothing happened for us Saturday, and we were a little bit open, a little bit exposed. I wouldn't say anyone's really on top of the game at the moment. I think Marlon's come back in and looked different class. I thought Michael Hector did well Saturday. Scott Brown made a couple of great saves first half. No one's really on top of the game enough, and I think it's just going to take someone to come in, someone to come and make a big difference to us. And I say there might be 1 or 2 changes tomorrow. There might not be, but I'll pick a team that I think's capable of winning. I know he's capable of winning, and we'll try and work out how we're going to just get that spark amongst the whole group.
Is the conundrum that you've got 2 players who've probably scored 200 goals at this level, Benson and Harrod, and trying to get the right combination at the front of the team?
Yes, it is, yeah, but that's what I'm paid to do, and I've got to start doing it a bit better than I am at the moment. However we play, listen, I've got total belief in what the players are about, what we're trying to do. Just right at this moment in time, the players have just got to show just a touch more. Everyone's just got to stand up and be counted and just give it everything a little bit more, and that goes from my staff, that goes from me, that goes for everybody at the club. We've been backed by the chairman well over the January transfer period. We've got a lot of good players. It's now time that we just stand up and be counted, put a marker down, and just start churning out a few results.
You've played 2 up ever since the January window closed because you had more forwards available. Any thought from you that, do I go back to playing the 3 in the middle that worked so well last year?
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I've got forwards. I wanted to, like I say, bring some quality strikers in. I think we've got them, and it obviously lent itself to playing 2 up top. But like I say, I ain't going to give too much away right now. But I've got a cunning plan.
How are Fleetwood at the moment? Because obviously they've changed the manager. It's a long time since you played them.
Yeah, it's a little while. We considered a late equaliser, unfortunately, and a sending off to my then captain. Again, like us, there's nobody really grabbing that 3rd place if that's what we're all going for. I think it's just a couple of wins on the bounce. They've had a couple of defeats. They've got a couple of suspensions, so I believe. So it's going to be a good test for both sides. But they're a good side. I've seen them a couple of times. They play some good football. They've got some really good players, and we're going to have to go and be better than we were on Saturday, and I know that's what we're capable of doing.
I know you've had a lot of draws lately, but in a sense, both you and Fleetwood, the wins make a big difference, don't they now?
Yeah.
If you can get them.
Yeah, of course they do. And
will that make it a bit more open in a way?
who knows? They've got good players, good attacking players. They get the ball down and get it wide and get at you, and you've got to deal with that. They've got some big lads who they can hit the ball forward too early. We've got to be as good as we can be. We'll have a game plan that we'll try and execute well, and if we do that, we can beat anybody. And we've just got to go out there with some enthusiasm, stick together, work hard for each other, and just start keeping clean sheets. 6 games since a clean sheet, and it's a little bit unlike us. Scotty deserves to have far more clean sheets under his belt than he's had. We were a couple of months ago. We were sort of top of the clean sheet table, if you like, but I don't think we're there now. But goals are costing us at silly times, but we also need to score more. So everybody just needs, from me to everybody, just needs to give a little bit more.
Jermaine had a whack on Saturday, but ended up playing an hour. How is he? Do you know?
He's okay. He didn't come off with the injury. He came off tactically.
Yeah, I mean, he was struggling.
He struggled a little bit, but he was fine. He'll be okay.
Thank you.
Mark, Cheltenham haven't been to Fleetwood before, but you've been there with Kidderminster, haven't you? What can we expect?
It's nice, really nice stadium. The owner there has pumped a hell of a lot of money in and done things really, really well. I think it's even improved since I went there. We went up there and got beat a few years ago in the FA Cup. But I'm not sure the pitch is in the best of states right now. But like I say, a lot of teams, a lot of clubs are finding out this year that the pitches are getting pretty cut up and boggy and now bobbly. So, but when we went up there a couple of years ago, it was fantastic, the pitch.
Yeah, Graham Alexander, did you cross paths with him at Burnley? Or
No. I know of him from Michael Duff and people like that, and at Burnley, and obviously the career he had as a player. He's gone into management, and he'll have his own ideas, and he's got a good club to start with, and it'll be a good test for everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, you said you got a plan up your sleeve. You don't want to give too much away, but the substitutes who went on, Deering and Carter, certainly made a positive impact, didn't they?
Yeah.
And Sam, must be desperate to play as a
feature. They all should be. They all should be. Whether there's no favouritism here. I pick teams to win games, and I'll continue to do that. And if someone feels that they haven't played enough games and they get the opportunity to do so over the next couple of weeks, then I suggest they grab it with both hands.
Yeah, Sam not really sort of fitted into the system. Is that why you haven't used him maybe as much as you expected?
We've done all right, and he's been a little bit unlucky at times. He's been a little bit frustrating at times. Whoever gets, like I say, if anyone does feel that way, that they haven't been used properly and they get their chance, it's up to them now to grab it. Sam will be, will obviously figure in my thoughts and how we're going to approach the game, because he came on and made a bit of an impact for us. He looked lively. We know he's got undoubted talent. I've seen it against us, and I've seen it all season. But it's actually getting out there on a Tuesday or Saturday and doing it. And if he gets his chance, I'm sure he'll take it.
Yeah, the last 2 games you played, even though you probably obviously want more quality, you've certainly matched the battling, haven't you, of 2 teams that are fighting for their lives. So has that been?
Yeah, that's been pleasing. Like I say, we're not flying. We're not playing the prettiest of football. We're not looking as confident and as composed as we'd all like to be. But that said, we've had to battle, we've had to scrap, we've had to do things that perhaps we wouldn't have done in previous times. But come the end of the season, the last couple of points might be good points for us. Yeah.
Do you think there could be any more dealings in the loan, or do you think you actually?
Not that I'm aware of at the minute. I'm happy with what I've got. I'll speak to the chairman over the next couple of weeks and just make sure that we've got everything we need. If we're able to do anything else, we'll have to think about it. But like I say, I've got enough of a job picking the team at the minute with the boys that I've got, because we've got some quality, and I have to look at myself as well, make sure that I get the teams out on the pitch, the right ones at the right games.
Yeah, what's the plan for today? Because obviously long trip Saturday,
Yeah,
the long
we'll
trip
try.
tomorrow.
We'll have a good hour out there, and we'll do a bit of work on where we are tomorrow. Like I say, I think there'll be 1 or 2 changes, and it's just a case of just making sure that we go there knowing our jobs, making sure that we are organised. We've got to brush up on a couple of things, brush up on our set pieces, brush up on our just general shape, and we'll take it from there.
Yep. Cheers, Mark.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Mark.